Your 20s, it's the golden decade where dreams are big, life feels limitless. But let me warn you, this is also the decade where financial mistakes can silently snowball into a lifetime of regret. The kind of mistakes you might not even realize you're making until it's too late. Don't worry though. By the end of this video, you'll not only know what to avoid, but also how to build a rock-solid foundation for a wealthy lifestyle. So, stay with me because the last mistake, it's the most surprising and potentially the most dangerous. Point 1. Living paycheck to paycheck. Let's talk about the most common trap. Living paycheck to paycheck. I get it. You just landed your first job, and that first paycheck feels like winning the lottery. But here's the harsh truth. Every dollar you earn also disappears by the end of the month. You're just running in place. And no, treating yourself every weekend isn't a retirement plan. Here's the danger. What happens when an emergency hits? A medical bill, a car breakdown? You'll end up borrowing money, often at high interest. And trust me, that's a hole you do not want to fall into. Solution. Start by saving at least 20% of your income. Automate it, out of sight, out of mind. But what if I told you there's a mistake even worse than spending too much? One that actually feels responsible? Let's move on. Point 2. Over-prioritizing debt repayment. Now, paying off debt sounds like the smart thing to do, right? And it is. But only to a point. Many young people pour every extra dollar into student loans or credit card debt, while completely ignoring investing. It's like putting all your effort into mopping the floor while ignoring the dripping faucet. Here's what you need to understand. Time is your biggest ally in building wealth. Every year you delay investing is a year of compound growth you'll never get back. Solution. Balance is key. Allocate money for debt repayment and investments. And speaking of balance, there's another sneaky mistake that can leave you completely off track. Let's dive in. Point 3. Ignoring a budget. Boring, right? Budgeting. But here's the thing. If you don't control your money will control you. Most people in their 20s spend without even realizing where their money goes. Seriously, ever looked at your bank statement and thought, wait, did I really order Uber Eats 5 times last week? The scary part? These small, mindless expenses add up fast. That's money you could have used to invest, save, or even start a business. Solution. Use a budgeting app like Mint or YNAB to track every dollar. Trust me, future you will thank you. But even with a perfect budget, there's another mistake that could drain your finances without you even realizing. Let's explore. Point 4. Not building multiple streams of income. Relying on one income stream is like putting all your eggs in one basket and then juggling that basket over a pit of fire. Your 20s are the best time to experiment. Start a side hustle, freelance, or invest in income-generating assets. The goal is to diversify, so you're not completely vulnerable if one source dries up. Plus, wouldn't it be nice to afford something other than ramen noodles by the end of the month? Solution. Dedicate 5 to 10 hours a week to building a secondary income stream. Now for the final mistake, a mindset trap that could derail all your effort. You don't want to miss this one. Point 5. Failing to think long-term. Here's the harsh truth. Your future self is counting on you. Failing to think long-term is like planting a tree and expecting shade tomorrow. Building wealth takes time, patience, and consistency. But here's the exciting part. Every small action you take today compounds into something massive over time. The earlier you start, the easier it gets. Solution. Open a Roth IRA or start contributing to your 401k now. And speaking of compounding, did you know that even just $100 a month can grow into a 6-figure sum? I'll show you exactly how in my next video on the power of compounding. Click on the screen now to watch. Your 20s are your launchpad. Make every decision count. I'll see you in the next video.